What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at the B1 Balrog. I think I'm saying that right. Mythical creature from Middle Earth.
What is this, Middle Earth?
I don't know, I never really got into Lord of the Rings even though I'm a Kiwi. I know, it's a crime. Really quickly talking about the specs, it's a 39-inch electric skateboard with dual 6368 motors on the back, 1500 watts each. It comes in two different battery configurations, a 15 amp or a 17.5 amp hour. They're both 10S 5P, different cells in each battery makeup. They don't say what they are on the site, but I'll put them here. The deck is made up of maple, fiberglass and bamboo, so it's very, very strong, but it's gonna have a little bit of flex, so it's gonna feel very similar, I think, to the Wellgo AT2. And it comes in two different wheel configurations. You can choose the 120mm cloud wheels in red or black, or you can get the 6-inch pneumatic. It's running the latest Hobbywing 9028 ESC, so it's got 18 amps per channel, or per motor, and it's got a built-in brake light. So when you hit that brake, it's going to flash and alert the people behind you that you are braking. And the last point, before we go and ride, it's using conventional Kingpin trucks. So very different from double Kingpin, not as surfy, not as carvy, but very stable and still a lot of fun. Very similar to the Zeus, but not quite the same dual angle that they're utilizing. So that's it, enough talking. Let's get the board, let's get the helmet, let's hit the track, let's see how it goes, and I'll give you my SWOT analysis at the end. As always, if you're new here, please consider subscribing, turn on the notification bell, and if you like what you've heard already, hit the thumbs up. And as always, if you've got any comments or questions, chuck them down below. I will answer every single one, normally within about 24 hours. Let's do it. All right, first things first, here is that brake light. You can see it flashing. At night time, that is going to light up saying incredible. Second point, I think this is a beautiful looking skateboard. I love the red details. If you don't like the color red, I don't know if this board will be right for you. You could possibly change all the red bits, but it would be a lot of work. But I really like it. I think they've done a really nice job on making a different looking skateboard. And just the little details, the deck shape, look at the way it comes in here. Really nice, really subtle. Alright guys, we are on the B1 Balrog. We're in speed mode 1. Just to show you really quickly, this is full acceleration, about 20 kilometers per hour. Obviously no concerns. Those contemporary Kingpin trucks feel nice. They are certainly not as loose or as carvy as double Kingpin, but they have a really nice feel. Very, very similar to the onboard Zeus. Very happy with how these feel actually. I've tightened the back up and I've got the front nice and loose. Speed mode 2 has a little bit more torque. As you can see, we're going up a hill here. And that's 26, 27, 28 kilometers per hour. Speed mode 3, however, has a really nice kick. And this will move you quite quickly, actually, with a fair bit of torque happening. Up next, I want to show you the flex of this 39 centimeter deck. Just a reminder, it's a maple, bamboo, and fiberglass deck. So it's really strong, but has a really nice bit of rebound and flex. So this feels, I got to tell you, very, very similar, if not exactly the same, to the Wellgo AT2. And I think they are pretty famous for having one of the most comfortable decks on the market. This one is no different. It has really nice bounce to it. Doesn't feel soggy at all, but it also doesn't feel too soft. Some boards are just too soft and they flop around. And yes, we are still talking about decks, D-E-C-K-S. This one really absorbs a lot of the bumps and rubbish. Oh, tight turn. Let's look at speed mode 4. Just joined with Danny Black on the BiBuff. I'm gonna count to 3 once this card's gone. All right, 1, 2, 3, full acceleration, speed mode 4. You see that? It's still very good, but it builds, like now we're building fast. Like we are hitting 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and more. I gotta slow down because we're on a road. Now, as I always say, with a whole lot of go, you need a whole lot of woe.
Wow.
So let's test out the brakes. So we're sitting on 35, let's get to 35. This is 37 kilometers per hour, and we're gonna slam the brakes on in 3, 2, 1, brake. Whoa! Nice and strong, all the way to a stop. Okay, really strong. Not aggressive, but strong. And now probably the most important thing, how does it carve? How does this thing skate? Well, let's put it to the test. We've got a really nice smooth path coming up around this corner. We're gonna have a bit of fun. Here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's have a look. Yes. Now, if you can see micro wobbles, that's not me, that's the bridge. The board itself is so stable. All right, so can these trucks carve? Yeah, they can. Now, I've got these a little bit looser than I normally would because they are those TKPs or those, not contemporary, I forget the name, I'll put it on the screen. But these carve really nicely, but they are super stable, especially over that 44, 45, 46 kilometer speed. I really like this board. All right, super quickly, we're going to a hill climb because we are in the city. I don't think it will make it up because it doesn't have that much punchy torque and it is quite a steep street, but we'll see how far up the hill we can make it. But I don't think we'll make it up this one. It is, wow, okay, it is actually building really nicely. It's 25, 24, it is slowing down, but we are gonna make it. That actually surprises me. This is quite a steep street. Those in Brisbane, comment below what the percent is. Or I might have commented too soon. We are slowing right down 10, whoop, 9, 10, okay, we're speeding back up. We must have just passed the crest. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna call that a pass, even though it was a little bit slow. Again, I am actually really surprised we made it. I didn't think we would make it up that because it is quite steep. And then going back down, I'm gonna do a full brake. So we're doing full brake now on this really steep incline. And it's slowing us down, like it's not, hey, wow, it might actually stop us. Look at this. Full brake, there's your incline there. That's not bad. Balrog, whatever it's called, B1 Bamboo is pretty bloody good. I'm very happy with its performance, really happy with the trucks. It carves beautifully, super stable at over 45 kilometers per hour, really good battery options. Let's go and do the SWOT analysis because I have one little complaint, but it's not major, it's not a deal breaker. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's end the video with the SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, as we always do. This board's got a lot of strengths, no weaknesses, one opportunity, and so far no threats, which is awesome. Right, strengths. The deck is amazing. It is as comfortable as the AT2, and as I said at the beginning, that is famous for being one of the more comfortable decks available. The motor's the 6368, really nice power, has really nice top end speed, so you can get over 45 kilometers per hour very easily, but still be very stable because of those trucks, those TKPs or the CKPs as they call them. The ESC is also very nice. It's the Hobbywing 9028, so it has all the standard features like auto on, auto off. It has the brake light, which is really cool, which is another massive strength. The 18 amps per channel. What that does is it doesn't deliver the most punchy off-the-line speed, which could be seen as an opportunity, but it's also a strength because it's so smooth, predictable, and nice to use. Now, if we move on to weaknesses, there's really none. For the price, it's right on point. It's a very good price point. It's a very predictable, safe, fun and top end speed, fast electric skateboard. Now talk about opportunities, well there's only really one and I don't think there's much they can really do about it, but the rear brake light makes the board very low, and whenever you go down a curb or if you pick it up to lift it, it hits the ground. Now this is very similar again to the onboard Zeus. It has a very low rear end and you have to be aware of that, because if you go to pick it up, it's just going to drag on the ground, which is not optimal, but it is what it is. And as always, we talk about the threats. Well, we've been riding it for 23 kilometers, no threats at all. I would just obviously say that rear tail light being so low, you need to be aware of it. You don't want to catch it on anything, so be aware of where you can ride. You might be able to hear that rattle. That is actually the tail light. I think I've hit it and it's come loose. So there are 4 Allen bolts I'll need to tighten up. I'll probably put some rubber washers on there as well, so if it does come loose again, it won't make that horrible rattle noise. But that's the only threat on this B1 Balrog board. I really like it. If you really like the AT2, but you want more range, a higher top speed, and a more stable skateboard, this is definitely the right board for you. But if you don't like the color red, maybe it's not. All right guys, so let's end the video there. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, turn on that notification bell. If you've liked this video, if you like the content, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you've got any questions or comments, chuck them down below because I answer every single one. But until then guys, skate safe, wear a helmet, and we'll see you on the next video.
Scotty. Who's Scotty?